terrified to this day of snakes. And I'm not talking about people, especially when you're a guest. You know what I'm saying? I have respect for people's shit. And don't ever tell me how to feel about my shit.
It's been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only feel like once. Life move fast when you do what you want.
Yeah. Honestly, I can tell that you're frustrated. Been a minute since you dated. Oh, you don't know who to get that pussy.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mercedes, and if you've been here, hey boo. All my returning subscribers, put your post notifications on so you always get a notification when your girl is posting. And my new subscribers, what y'all doing? What's that? Subscribe. So today y'all, we is having a sit down girl chat. You know, we're just gonna touch on a couple topics. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'm gonna pour up some wine. I got some ice in my glass. I like my wine a little chilled. That's just what I prefer, y'all. Oh, don't get on my couch now. That's good. Let's get into the tea. First question is, what's the hardest part about moving to Atlanta? So, oh, y'all, one of my nails just popped off. That's so good. So, the hardest part for me personally moving to Atlanta was leaving my mom. Y'all, I did not want to leave my mom. I love my mom so bad. And I never lived this far away from my mom ever in my life. Like, I always lived 20 minutes max from my mama. That was the hardest part. I talk to my mom every day. I talk to my mama all the time. My mom is my backbone. She's my safety net. Like, she's just a mom. My mom is everything. I love my mom so much. Like, she's my person. I'm about to cry thinking about it. Yeah. Am I single? Yes, I'm single. I'm not looking to date right now. I'm not looking to get into a relationship. But don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like we always all want that companion as a woman. You want that man, you know what I'm saying, like that masculine energy around you. And I'm kind of just chilling right now, you know, just getting back to loving on me and appreciating me and just being where I need to be emotionally for the next man that God decides to send into my life. Like, I want to be the best Mercedes that I could be for whoever God sends to me next, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you know how, like, I feel like our generation, like Generation Z, really normalized toxic. I don't want to do the toxic shit no more. Like, I'm over it. It's not cute. It take a lot of energy. It's real draining. So I don't want to do anything toxic. Like, when it comes to men, friends, family, like, I just don't want to do the toxic shit no more. I'm like over it. Like, I want everything to be smooth sailing. Like, I want you to genuinely want to be here. That goes for anybody, friends, family, men. Like, I want you to genuinely want to be in my life, and I want to feel like I'm genuinely in your life because I want to be there. I don't want to drain you, and I don't want you to drain me. So somebody said, are you about that life? I don't know what that means, but okay, we're gonna bypass that. Somebody said, who is your favorite ex? I don't have a favorite ex. I feel like all exes are ex for a reason. Are you open to making new friends? If so, let's link. Okay, girl. Yes, I'm open to making new friends. I actually asked my cousin this question the other day. I asked my cousin, what do I give? My cousin is a gay male, and he's real with me, you know what I'm saying? So I asked my cousin, I'm like, what do I give? Like, what do my demeanor give? Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you give like unapproachable, and I don't want to give unapproachable, but I also don't want strangers to feel comfortable around me. If I don't know you, why would I want you comfortable in my space? If that makes sense. I'm always down to making new friends and, you know, getting to know new bad bitches. I love a good good surrounding circle. I love it. So, hold on. Whew. Hold on, y'all. Where did I grow up? I grew up in Minnesota. I was born in Chicago. My whole family is from the west side of Chicago. I grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota. My whole father's side of the family is still in Chicago. My mom's side of the family moved to Minnesota when I was 11 months old. No, I'm lying. We moved to Minnesota when I was 5 years old. And it always just been like a back and forth thing. Not like as far as me moving, but I only go to Chicago if it's like traveling. But I don't go to Chicago to party. That's home though. Like I feel like I could answer that question a couple of ways. Like as far as like where's my happy place? My happy place for me right now is my peace is my happy place. Like my peace means so much to me right now, and I'm not trying to sound like one of the people that be like, oh, my peace, my peace, my peace, da da da, like that, you know. My peace really is my happy place right now because I know what it feels like to not be at peace and to be uneasy. I just want to stay at peace with not only myself but my life, the people around me, and the things that I want to do. Like I don't want to be content, nor do I want to be comfortable. But mentally, I need to be easy. Because I could get out of my character, and I've seen me out of my character, and I don't like that for me, and I don't think it's a good look for no woman, actually. So, my happy place is my peace. And my house. My house is like my sanctuary. I love my house. Any house I've ever lived in is my peace, so I don't allow too many I don't allow too many people in my space in general, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on keeping my house clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and, like, that's just me. Like, anybody that knows me, honestly, they will tell you, like, Mercedes gonna keep a clean house. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when I come home, I want to be easy. I want to just, like, let off everything I, you know what I'm saying? Like, been through in the day. So, 3 things that make me smile. Damn, I don't know why that's a hard one for me right now. My mom makes me smile. My goddaughter is so amazing. Every time I talk to her, I can't do nothing but smile and laugh. Like my goddaughter, oh my gosh, she makes me smile. Looking good. I love to look good. When I look good, I feel good, I smile. So, there's that. The worst date I've ever been on. Damn. Honestly, y'all, I don't think I've ever been on a bad date. Like, men usually know how to wine and dine me, so I've never been on a bad date. I don't want to lie to y'all. But if I could think of one, I would tell y'all. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever been on a bad date. So, cheers to that. Cheers to the men that know how to treat a lady. Okay, okay. The next question. This man that I was in love with set the bar. He set the bar. When I met him, I wasn't interested. I was not interested in him. I'm like, who is this guy in my inbox trying to talk to me? Like, he just made me feel so vulnerable, so open, so happy. Like, he was just good at everything he did. And I feel like that's a major thing. Like, when you with somebody, you should ask them, like, are they happy with you? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be together, but they don't really be happy. They just be together to be together.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
The masculinity was there. The reassurance was there. I learned a lot from him. And that shit expired. You know what I'm saying? But My childhood was lit. One of my fun childhood memories. So I used to go to Wisconsin Dells every summer with my parents, and it was lit. Like, they'd let me invite all my cousins. We would pack up in my dad's van, and we would go to Wisconsin Dells. Like, that was what we did in the summer, and it was lit. Like, we used to at the Great Wolf Lodge, the Kalahari. Like, that was lit for us. I love that. And then, too, me and my cousin, we was wild. Like, we was tomboys. Like, one day, me and my cousin met up at my grandma's house. My auntie had just dropped off. My mom dropped me off. So me and my cousin Brianna, we outside, we thugging, playing by my grandma's pool over north. And we just decided to be spontaneous, y'all. And we literally climbed on top of these porta potties. And we jumped our ass off of them. And was it me or my cousin? We jumped off the porta potty. One of us ended up with a knot on our head. When the house saw my grandma, my mama was there, my auntie was there, my grandpa, my dad, everybody's there. We come there screaming, whoa, she got a knot on her head. I remember, I just don't know which one of us had the knot, and my grandma gave us a pack of green beans, put it on our head, go ahead, sit down, call it one. Those are one of our favorite childhood memories. Because why was we on top of these people public porta potty jumping off that shit? Like, wow. What is my biggest turn on? Ooh, I wish my friend Tracina was here because we have this in common. A man that smells good. A man that smells good has me in a headlock. Period. What do you have on? I can smell you from a mile away. Like, I love a man that's into his. Ooh. And I ain't talking about soap and water. I'm talking about a man that really smells like $1,000,000. I love a man that smells good. I had the biggest crush on this little light-skinned boy, and I was determined for him to be my boyfriend. And I'll see him at the park, and we'll be at the park being kids, you know, like, but his mama ran a candy store. So my mom and my daddy, anytime they drop me off at my dad's sister's house, they'll give me money. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, go. So I got money to go to the store with other kids. You know, like what your parents go to. You got money to go to the store, and wherever they go, you got enough change. You know what I'm saying? So I was good. So I was right at his mama candy store spending my money so I could see him. He always used to come to the door and sell me the little fruity little candies and stuff in the bag, and pickles and freezy cups and all that. So yeah, that was my first crush, and he actually ended up being my little boo. It was nothing, like, we was kids, like, it was literally like harmless. Like, it was no, I was like probably like 10. He was buying me Funyuns or giving me free candy or something. Like, it was literally, it was harmless. Like, it was nothing. What's a good flirty text? Be ready by 8. You ask me? Do you believe in giving people second chances, and why?
Calling the police. Hello? Yes, this video right here, jail time.
At a certain point in time in my life, I definitely believed in second chances. And I felt like, you know, that was a thing. You know, like, why not give them a second chance? Like, whether it was friends, family, men, whatever. But I literally just learned that that first chance that you give people in life is for them to show out. And however they show out in that first chance, like, let that be that. You know what I'm saying? Don't force it. Don't overextend it. Like, no, I don't feel like people deserve a second chance in your life. Period. At this point in time, no, I don't feel like nobody deserves a second chance in your life. Because what? For them, if they did you bad, you giving them another chance to do you bad. And I've seen that, like, firsthand. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't believe in second chances. I'm gonna give you one chance. You're gonna show me how you gonna, you know what I'm saying, how you gonna show out and pop your big one. And that's just gonna be that, and we're gonna call it a truth. The usual fear that I have, I'm terrified to this day of snakes. And I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about the reptile. I am terrified of snakes. I don't even trust people that have snakes in their home. I feel like a snake could open up its own cage, get out, and eat you alive. Yes, gruesome. I'm terrified of snakes. If you don't have a furry pet in your house, I don't think I want to come. My favorite TV show right now would have to be Criminal Minds, always. Law and Order SVU. Criminal Minds, Law and Order SVU, First 48 Hours, top 3 right there. Boom. The worst guest I've had in my house and why. So I was hosting a Friendsmas party at my house. Me and all my friends, we used to do this thing where it was just random, like weekends, whatever. We planned girls' night. It's at your house or her house, whatever. But this particular year, I hosted Friendsmas at my house. And my homegirl was like, hey, can I bring my friend? Sure, go ahead. I knew her friend, so I was like, cool, you know. And her friend got drunk and did hookah on my rug and burnt my fucking rug. And it pissed me off. You need to leave. What made me mad about the situation was because people tried to tell me like, oh, it's cool, you know, it could be replaced. And no, I'm not one of the people. I come to your home. I treat your house like I would treat my house, period. I pick up behind myself. I'm gentle with your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I expect people to be like that in my home, especially when you're a guest. You know what I'm saying? I have respect for people's shit. And don't ever tell me how to feel about my shit. Because I've been to other people's house and I see how they live. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's your comfortability. That's cool. That's how you live. But don't tell me how to feel about my shit. And my $350 rug was never replaced.
Child. Anyway,
So when was the last time you cried? In front of someone. I cried to my mom before I left. A couple weeks before I left. We was just sitting down, me and my mom was having like I have real conversations with my mom. Like we really talk for real. And I just was expressing to my mama how I felt mentally, like how where I was in my mind, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the mind is a terrible thing to lose, to be uneasy about, or to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just was talking to my mom and I'm like, it's like we was having like a real conversation and I just was crying and I was like this ain't me. My mom was like, I know that's not you. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom really knows. She's like, I know that's not you. My mom was like, you're going to be okay, though. Like, you're going to be straight. You got this. You strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be okay. You're going to be, you know? And so that was the last time I cried in front of someone. I cried so long. What do I look for in a relationship? In a relationship, I feel like when you're dealing with a certain type of man or even dealing with a certain type of woman, knowing that people from the outside can't come in and obstruct what y'all have going on in y'all house, like, that security needs to be there. You know what I'm saying? Boundaries. I look for a man I love a man with boundaries, because there's just certain things you will and will not allow to happen. So I definitely look for a man with boundaries. Any man that's just an open-ended question is like a turn off. Like, why don't you have boundaries? You will allow anything. You will do anything with anybody. I don't like that. I look for respect. I look for a man with values. I'm not trying to say like I'm overly godly or anything like that, but I definitely look for a man that believes in God. Like, do you pray? And so I do look for those kind of things. What's a deal breaker for you in a friendship? In a relationship, not having boundaries. Like, you will go to any extent to just be around a motherfucker. Like, I don't respect that. I love Atlanta. I'm excited to be here, flourish here, grow here, elevate here, meet new people, you know what I'm saying, new business ventures, things like that. So I'm excited for what Atlanta has to bring me and what I have to offer myself in Atlanta. Fun fact, my grandma and my auntie used to live here for like 5 or 6 years, and I used to come here and visit them in the summer. So that's how I really learned about Georgia. And, you know what I'm saying? That was when I first started coming here. So yeah. My homegirl asked me like, where am I mentally? Mentally, I am in a good space. Personally, I feel like I'm in a better headspace than I was in like a year ago. A year ago today, I was like, I had just like this fuck you attitude. And I was just like so agitated and overly aggravated. Like, that wasn't me. So I feel like I'm in the best headspace I've been in the last like year or two. Yeah. I had to show myself my true colors, and I love that for me. Like, I really had to see who I was, and I appreciate like the people who was around while I learned myself, and I'm still learning myself. Like, I'm not trying to fake who I am or put on a facade or portray to be somebody I'm not. I'm just trying to be the best Mercedes that I could be, and everybody that's along for the journey, I hope that they the best them that they could be, you know what I'm saying? So we could rock out without cock out, you know what I'm saying? I want to get back into like doing my makeup, like not my makeup, but I want to get back into doing makeup and building my clientele and stuff like that, because I'm like a jack of all trades. I'm good at everything I put my hands on. Everything I do, I'm always good at it, but I just always be like, okay, I learned that, I mastered that, now what can I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's never been anything that I've done that I wasn't good at. I want to learn it, master it, and be great at it. I also have a business venture I'm about to set up, so I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to be the best at that, and you know what I'm saying, set the bar, elevate, grow with that. And you know what I'm saying, I leave it up to God to put me in the right position and in the right room with the right people, you know what I'm saying, for me to be able to do what I really need to do. As to my old life, and I literally say like my old life, like the old me, the old things I used to do, I said fuck that shit. Like, I'm on to the bigger and better, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you that girl, you really that girl. You gotta have that shit instilled in yourself, you feel me? And I've been felt like I'm that bitch. Can't nobody tell me. And I thank my mama for that. I never lack confidence in who I am as a woman, as a person, my looks, my personality. Like, I'm confident about everything I do. There's not no man or woman that could tell me like, you this, and I'd be like, oh my God. Nah, I really be like, you know, you talking to, and I feel like a lot more women need to have that in them. Like, don't let nobody tell you who you is. You have to know who you are, and whatever somebody project on you, that's shit that they missing in themselves, you know? What does 2023 have to offer me? I don't know yet. But what I have to offer myself in 2023, a lot of elevation. I want to see what's opening my third eye. In 2023, I want to be amazing at everything I put my hands on, but I really want to do it. But I really want to be good at like YouTube. I want to be good at content creating. Like, I want my bag off content and everything else I know how to do, but I really want to master YouTube. And I look forward to the YouTube journey and meeting my future subscribers and things like that, and just, you know, learning what there is to learn about the algorithm. 2023, I pray I meet genuine people, you know what I'm saying, and I hope the people meet me, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, like, I just want to level up in 2023, and I also want to be better at my mouth. Like, my mouth is, I have a sailor mouth, y'all gonna learn that on this channel, but I promise y'all I'm really working on that. Oh, last one, it says, what song breaks your heart every time you hear it? It's by Giovanni. It's called Heartbreak Anniversary. Every time I hear that song, what? Turn that shit off. Like, he knew what he was doing when he made that song. Like, he ruffled my feathers with that one, honestly, but that breaks my heart every time. Like, why? Like, I don't know. I love that song, but it breaks my heart every time. Like, I don't know. It's just unfamiliar, but it's familiar. I don't know. So that concludes Girl Talk. I'm glad y'all here. If you're watching, keep elevating, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all on the next Girl Talk. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty. I hope y'all